Dear students, I welcome you to YouTube channel of our Sangli Shikshan Sanstha. Today we are going to learn standard 5th subject English lesson number 2 Daydreams. Here we have our 5th standard English Bal Bharati textbook. Let's see what is given in the preface of textbook. The RT Act emphasizes all-round development of the child as also learning through activities, discovery and exploration in a child-friendly and child-centered manner, making the child free of fear, trauma and anxiety and helping the child to express views freely. We have tried to design our textbooks so that these principles become a part of teaching learning process. Language plays a very important role at the primary level as other subjects too are learned through language. A child learns language from all sources in school, at home and from his/her environment. Teaching and learning of languages in school is designed to provide a series of graded activities in a suitable environment, with a view to developing the child's language skills and sensibilities to their full potential. The curriculum expects a balanced development of all the 4 skills of listening, speaking, reading and writing in the proper sequence. The emphasis in the initial year is on developing the child's confidence and expressions. This textbook presents a number of activities in a particular sequence which will allow the child to learn language actively and in an enjoyable manner. Dear children, let's begin to our today's content of Standard 5th, Unit 1, Lesson number 2, Daydreams. Today we are going to understand our lesson, so let's start. We all have dreams in the night. Some of our dreams we remember clearly. Most often we forget our dreams as soon as we wake up. We also dream for our future, that is what we want to be when we grow up. Sometimes during the day our mind wanders away when we have nothing to do or get bored doing the routine daily work or activities. These are called daydreams. So let's read and understand a wonderful story, Daydreams. Lesson number 2, Daydreams. Once there lived a couple who spent a lot of time in idle talk. One day the husband said, "I have always wanted to keep cows. If by chance I get some extra money from somewhere, I am going to buy a few cows." In our story, couple used to spend a lot of time in idle talk. One day the husband said to his wife, if by chance he gets some money from somewhere, he is going to buy a few cows. Few means how many cows is not mentioned. Here he has no money but thinking to buy cows. But that means a lot of work. You have to feed the cows, walk them, bath them, milk them. Cows need a lot of looking after. One cow would be enough. There's no need to buy more. The wife said there's no need to buy more cows because there will be a lot of work. We have to feed them, bath them, milk them, means a lot of looking after. Children, those who have pet animals, domestic animals in the house, knows very well how one has to look after them with proper care and like a family member. But think of all the milk we will get if we buy more, said the husband. That's true, the wife agreed. There will be so much milk that we have even the plenty of dahi and butter and ghee. Wouldn't it be lovely? How lucky that I have all these earthen pots kept aside. I will use one of the pots for milk, one for dahi, one for butter. The ghee I will put in another jar, and I will use these remaining pots to sell milk to my sister. In reply, husband said, if we have more cows, we will have more milk. That's true, the wife agreed happily. Further said, there will be more milk and also dahi and butter and ghee. She is so lucky to have earthen pots for all these things. And ghee she will keep in another jar properly, and remaining milk she is going to send to her sister. Earthen pot means here pots made of mud. Send milk to your sister? Who said you could send milk to your sister? There will be plenty of milk if we have so many cows. Why shouldn't I send it to my sister? Send milk to your sister? Who said you could send milk to your sister? There will be plenty of milk if we have so many cows. Why shouldn't I send it to my sister? Because we are going to sell it in the market. That's why I will decide what to do with that milk, and not a drop of it goes to your sister. Remember? As I had to do lot of hard work running after the cows and take proper care, try stopping me, she exclaimed. Let's see further. Is that so? Shouted the husband. Watch this then. He began to lift and smash the earthen pots one by one. His wife began to scream. Gopal Bhand, who was passing by, heard all commotion and rushed inside. When he heard what had happened, he picked up a stout stick that stood in a corner and began to swish it through the air and pound it on the floor. The husband and wife were both astounded to see his antics. What are you doing? They inquired. Move aside, said Gopal Bhand. I have to drive away your greedy cows. You have let them wander, and now they have ruined my field of beans and cucumbers. Oh, my lovely field of beans and cucumbers. Both inquired. What are you doing? He said. I have to move away your greedy cows wandering in my field. Your cows have ruined my field of beans and cucumbers. Oh, my lovely field of beans and cucumbers. But you don't have field of cucumber and beans. Immediately, Gopal Bhand stopped wielding, that is moving the stick, and looked at him with raised eyebrows. At last, both of them understood what Gopal Bhand wanted to say. Do you make out what he wanted to say? There we come to know that they had a daydream and were arguing with each other without reason. Moral of the story, a lifelong lesson, how to make good use of a spare time. Please consider like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.